Hello and welcome to the show. Guys, I'm bringing you your Dark Zone vendor reset, and I'm actually at 53rd Street East, actually, and we're going to look at the vendor here. You're going to have a M870 Express, 301.50% stagger, fierce, determined, and predatory with the talents. An operator's knee pad, 1624 armor, 1193 firearms with the talent of prosperous, headshot kills, grant credits. Major attributes is 7.5% exotic damage resilience. Minor attributes 29% blind death resistance, 27% bleed resistance, 32% shock resistance. With a performance mod, 1.5% pulse critical hit damage, and a T2 micro red dot sight with major attributes 6% headshot damage, 2.5% stability, 4.5% optimal range. Guys, we are at DC6 Safe Room, and they actually have a Tactician's Mask, 902 Armor, 1256 Electronics, 9% damage to elites on major attributes, minor attributes, 17% blind death resistance. We also have a Banshee's Chest Piece, 1712 Armor, 1230 Electronics, major attributes, 11% exotic damage resilience, 6610 health, and minor attributes, 27% increased kill XP. We also have a Century's Call backpack with 2099 armor, 1192 firearms, major attributes 882 armor, minor attributes 16% burn resistance. We have Tactician knee pads, 2786 armor, 1159 electronics, major attributes is 1208 armor, minor attributes 51% increased kill XP, 31% disorient resistance, and 31% disrupt resistance. A striker's holster, 861 armor, 1241 firearms, 1125 stamina, 1154 electronics, and major attributes 5% skill haste. We got Predator's Mark gloves with 916 armor, 1195 firearms, major attributes is 1316 LMG damage, 5.5% critical hit chance, and 15% critical hit damage, and of course you got your cachet. And guys, we are at West 53rd. We have a black market RPK 74E with 13% damage to target out of cover, a deadly, competent, and accurate on your talents, an operator's backpack, 2080 armor, 1153 electronics, talent is relentless, 5% of the damage dealt by skill is returned as healing, major attributes 872 armor, 15% bleed resistance on minor attributes, 56 capacity. We got electronics mod is 249 electronics and 2.5% exotic damage resilience. Small grip, that is 16% critical hit damage, 2.5% stability, and 4.5% reload speed. Guys, we are at Checkpoint West 46th Street, and they have a tactical UMP 45, 36% critical hit damage with talents of Adept, Determined, and Ambusher. Spec Ops Mask, 891 armor, 1184 stamina, talent rejuvenated, consuming a medkit also removes all negative status effects. Major attribute, 4% health on kill, minor attributes 14% disorient resistance. We got a performance mod that is actually 6% ballistic shield health, and an Osprey 45 suppressor, 16.5% accuracy, 5% optimal range, 4% critical hit damage. And guys, we are at DZ5's safe room. We have a quick release magazine, 26.5% reload speed, 4% critical hit damage, 11% magazine size. Suppressor at 6.5% critical hit chance, 6% headshot damage, 2.5% stability. Minor attributes 45% reduced threat. Hand stock with 27.5% reload speed, 2.5% stability, 4% critical hit damage, and a reflex sight at 7.5% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage, and 5.5% headshot damage. Hello guys, we are at DZ4's safe room, and they have a electronics mod, 266 electronics, 3086 skill power, and a performance mod of pulse critical hit chance of 2%. Guys, we are at East 46th Street's vendor. It's got an MG5 with 12% damage to target out of cover, with talents of competent, accurate, and talented. We got an operator's holster. It's 1156 firearms, 1170 stamina, 1189 electronics with a talent of nimble, heals 2% of max health for every 1 meter running cover to cover during combat. Major attributes is 573 pistol damage. And I got a performance mod of 5% support station healing speed, which is, as far as I know, the highest you can get. and a loud vent break, which is 16% critical hit damage, 2.5% stability, 2% accuracy, and 49% increased threat. Guys, we are at East 42nd Street. We have a black market SAS G12S 292% stagger with Fierce, Predator, and Swift. And we have a gunslinger gloves at 954 armor, 1132 stamina with Savage as talent. Critical hit chances increased by 7% against targets out of cover. Major attributes is 4655 marksman rifle damage, 5.5% critical hit chance, 14% critical hit damage. We got a performance mod, it's 5.5% first aid ally heal, and a PQ-15 laser that is 16.5% accuracy, 5% reload speed, and 2.5% stability. And like I said, this is actually at East 42nd Street's vendor. Guys, we are at West 42nd Street vendor, and they have a SOCOM MK20 SSR 143% headshot damage with the talents of Meticulous, Predatory, and Sustain. They got a tactical mask, 959 armor, 1172 firearms with a talent of Refreshed. All healing is improved by 30% when in the last health segment. Major attributes, 4% health on kill. Minor attributes, 14% burn resistance. They got a firearms mod, 230 firearms with a 1% critical hit chance, and a small laser pointer with 16.5% accuracy, 2.5% stability, and 4.5% optimal range. Guys, we are at West 39th Street's vendor, and they actually have a tactical AUG A3P with 36% critical hit damage, which is really nice. Talents is accurate, adept, and fierce. Operator's backpack, 1213 armor, 1178 firearms with talent of relentless. 5% of the damage dealt by skill is returned as healing. Major attributes, 7% skill haste, 56% ammo capacity. We have a firearms mod, 248 firearms, 3% skill haste, and small grip, which is 17% critical hit damage, 4.5% reload speed, and 2.5% stability. Hello guys, and this is DZ's 3 safe room. They have a Rhino Special that is expert and proficient, a converted SMG-9 with 36% critical hit damage, talents is vicious, meticulous, and fierce, an ACR with 21% enemy armor damage with talents of adept, accurate, and predatory, M870 Express 292.5% stagger with talents of dominant, adept, and sustained, a SOCOM M1A 171% headshot damage with talents of commanding, determined, and talented, and Black Market RPK 74E 11% damage to target out of cover with talents of accurate, capable, and vicious. Hello guys, we are at DZ2's safe room vendor, and they have an operator's mask. It's 996 armor, 1178 firearms, talent is refreshed. All healing is improved by 30% when in the last health segment. Major attributes is 5191 health, minor attributes is 14% disorient resistance. They got a Spec Ops chest, 1880 armor, 1219 firearms. Talent is forceful, increased armor by 15% while the user's signature skill is active. Major attributes, 9.5% exotic damage resilience, 7% damage to elites. Minor attributes is 23% increased kill XP. We got a Spec Ops backpack, 1206 armor with 1247 electronics. Talent is specialized, adds 200% of firearms and stamina to skill power. Major attributes, 73.9 skill power, 16% bleed resistance on minor attributes. Spec Ops pads is 1641 armor, 1193 stamina. Talent is accomplished. Rewards for accolades are triple. Major attributes is 4% damage to elites. Minor attributes is 29% blind death resistance, 48% increased kill XP, and 33% is shock resistance. We got a Spec Ops holster, which is 897 armor, 1178 firearms, 1261 stamina, 1141 electronics. Talent is sturdy. Increased armor by 15% when staying more than 4 seconds in the same cover. Major attributes is 4% protection from elites. We got a Spec Ops gloves, 993 armor, 1199 firearms. Talent is savage. Critical hit chances increased by 7% against targets out of cover. 1167 shotgun damage, 15% critical hit damage, and 10% damage to elites. Guys, we are at East 40th Checkpoint vendor, and they have a Burst Fire MP5A4, 36% critical hit damage, responsive, ferocious, and meticulous as the talents. We got a Spec Ops holsters 992 armor, 1164 firearms, 1162 stamina, 1214 electronics with a talent of sturdy, increased armor by 15% when staying more than 4 seconds in the same cover. Major attributes is 6% skill haste. We got a stamina mod, 231 stamina, 2.5% exotic damage resilience, and a muzzle brake, 13.5% stability, 4.5% optimal range, and 3% critical hit chance. We are at West 34th Street's vendor, and they have a converted SMG-9, 32% critical hit damage with the talents of brutal, skilled, and deadly. Operator's holster with 918 armor, 1118 firearms, 1205 stamina, 1163 electronics with the talent of steadfast. Health regeneration kicks in twice as fast while in cover. Major attributes 3% protection from elites. We got a performance mod of 6% first aid self-heal and a high velocity magazine, 6.5% critical hit chance, 5% reload speed, and 4% critical hit damage. We are at East 34th Street's vendor. They have tactical MK16, 23% enemy armor damage with talents of focus, competent, and determined. A Spec Ops mask, 931 armor, 1167 firearms, talent enduring. While in the last health segment, health continuously regenerates to fill up the segment. Major attributes 8% damage to elites, minor attributes 7.5% enemy armor damage, performance mod 7% support station duration, MK5 scope 15x, 6% headshot damage, 2% accuracy, and 2.5% stability. Guys, we are at West 31st Street's vendor, and they have a tactical SA-58, 20% enemy armor damage with the talents of ferocious, fierce, and capable. An operator's knee pads, 1422 armor, 1136 electronics with the talent of prosperous, headshot kills, grant credits. Major attributes 4% damage to elites, minor attributes 31% blind death resistance, 52% increased kill XP, 11.5% enemy armor damage. Firearms mod with 267 firearms and 273 armor. That's actually not a bad roll. And large suppressor FDE with 18% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, and 3% critical hit chance, 41% reduced threat on minor attributes. East 31st Street's checkpoint, and they have Rhino Special with expert and proficient, operator's holster with 949 armor, 1119 firearms, 1117 stamina, 1143 electronics, the talent of steadfast. Health regeneration kicks in twice as fast while in cover. Major attributes 592 pistol damage. You got a performance mod of 3.5% seeker mine damage and a vertical grip FDE that is 49.5% optimal range, 4.5% reload speed, and 2% accuracy. Guys, we are at Fifth Avenue's checkpoint, and this vendor has an ACR with 19% enemy armor damage. Talent is self-preserved, sustained, and determined. Operator's mask at 915 armor, 1193 stamina. Talent is refreshed. All healing is improved by 30% when in the last health segment. Major attributes is 9980 skill power, 14% blind death resistance on minor attributes. It's got a performance mod of 7.5% support station range and a PEQ 15 laser with 15% accuracy, 5% reload speed, and 4.5% optimal range. Guys, that is your DZ weekly reset vendors. Hope you did enjoy the way I am doing these videos now. Instead of showing you me running from point to point, I'm actually trying to cut down the video and actually reading off everything that is at the vendors. I only cover the gold pieces and the teal pieces. And guys, leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed the show. Thank you guys, and see you next time.